To fulfill the terminal wish of her mother, who was in a coma from a car crash, Akari downed a mysterious potion in the lab, hoping to travel back to 1972 and track down her mother's first love. But since she got the dates mixed up, she accidentally plunged into the year 1974 instead, crashing right into Ryota, a college student working on a sci-fi project. When Akari came to, she realized she had arrived 2 years too late, and to pick up the trail, she came clean to Ryota about everything, though it sounded completely unbelievable. Ryota, being the kind soul he was, took her in anyway. The two of them headed to her mother's old school to look for Kazuo Fukamachi, only to find out his name wasn't even on the student roster. Next, they tracked down her mother as a young woman, but her mother had no recollection of the man in the photo, and even trying to remember gave her a splitting headache. During her search for this first love, Akari stumbled upon a photographer named Masamichi Hasegawa, who turned out to be the biological father she had never met. Desperate to help Akari find the man, Ryota spent all his savings to put a missing persons ad in the paper, and even took her to a cherry blossom grove to shoot the final scene of his movie, where they promised to watch the blossoms together 36 years later. But tragedy struck when Ryota got word that his father suffered a paralyzing stroke, forcing him to give up his dreams and head back to his hometown in Akita to support his family. The two were faced with a heartbreaking goodbye. Just as Akari was getting ready for her meeting, a time traveler named Nagare Garashi suddenly showed up, revealing that he was the one who erased her mother's memories back then to fix the timeline. On her way out, Akari crossed paths with her uncle as a young man, who was rushing to catch a train to Akita for a ski trip. Akari suddenly remembered something her uncle had once told her. 36 years ago, he forgot his ticket and missed a bus that ended up plunging off a cliff, killing everyone on board. Horror washed over her as she realized Ryota was on that exact doomed bus. Akari sprinted toward the station in a desperate panic, but Nagar held her back with everything he had to keep history from being rewritten. Forced to watch the bus carrying Ryota drive off toward its fatal end, a devastated Akari smashed the potion that could take her back to the future. To ease her unbearable pain, Nagar wiped away all of Akari's memories of 1974, quietly slipping a reel of film left behind by Ryota into her pocket. Akari woke up back in the hospital room in the year 2010, where her mother had miraculously come out of the coma, and Nagar, keeping his word, slipped away after erasing the mother's memories too. Akari remembered absolutely nothing of her journey, until one day, she discovered that old film reel in her pocket, standing before the projector. As the name of the director, Ryota Mizuroji, rolled across the screen, tears suddenly streamed down Akari's face, as an inexplicable, piercing ache gripped her heart.